Welcome to episode 37 of the Bolton Wanderers Road to Glory series. Still looking to make a couple moves here in the transfer window. We got about a week left, and as you see there, we're going to start off with an away match at Sheffield Wednesday. Then the next round of the FA Cup has been drawn, which we've gotten Ipswich. So not a bad matchup there. And then we'll have one more matchup in the month of January when the transfer deadline day closes. But we'll get into that in the next episode. So the second matchup this season versus Sheffield Wednesday. I believe third overall. I believe we played them in the EFL Cup last season. They sit ninth, 16 points back of us. We're 6 points clear of Derby. It was a 1-1 draw earlier in the season. They'll come out in a 4-4-2. Stephen Fletcher, Forestieri, Mello. They've got a decent squad there. And we're going to have to roll out a rotated squad. This is just a couple days after that match versus Nottingham Forest. Souza. Just throw that back for Walker. Walker pushed over from his left mid position. Over to Alashe, to Davis. Davis turns. He's going to give that to Janvier, who gives it right back. And Davis, a save from Westwood. That's out for a corner. Inside to Vickers. Be interesting. Send this up to Souza. There's Cameron Carter Vickers, and I've got a youth squad member named Cameron Carter. So once he comes up, that'll be interesting, especially if Vickers decides to stay here after his loan spell. Matthias out on the wing, dancing around a bit. Now plays that in for Mello. He's going to get it back. Oh, Matthias wins that off Weeder, and he sends it in. Fletcher with a shot and save from Seedlar, but he picks up the rebound. And that is not what we needed. Wednesday just put the pressure on, and you can't give them two chances. They take a 1-0 lead. So we'll look to quickly reply to that. We'll send it out to Souza. Souza now turns it inside. Wilson staying out wide. Ateke gives it back for Souza. Souza turns this way. Janvier gonna get it back. Souza slides it through. Davis, and a block by Lees. We're going to get another corner. Westwood sends it. Forestieri wins the header, but it's to Ateke. Ateke sends that into Alashe. Pass was blocked there. Sends it on to Walker. Walker now cuts it inside. Walker fires a shot, and we have drawn level. We didn't do it right there off that kickoff from their goal, but Tom Walker picks up his first goal this season, and I believe since he returned from his loan spell at the beginning of the season. So yeah, that would be his first goal for the squad, and a big goal it is, drawing us level here at Sheffield Wednesday. Lashe may have stayed down there. No, looks like he is moving. Or no, that's Ateke. Hunt. Walker steps in to take it away from there. He's got one goal this game. Can he get a second? Or maybe he sends that through for Ateke, who sends it in for Janvier, and he tries a shot somehow. And he's down on the ground as they send that clear. And it looks like we're going to have to sub off our attacking midfielder here. Souza. Forward for Alashe. For Moxie. What a beautiful ball over the top. Walker takes it in stride. Walker. Defender comes on him. Tries to slide it through. Lees is going to clear that away. Walker. To Alashe. For Ateke. Pass intercepted by there, Emmanuelson. Souza does well to come back and win it back. He doesn't have the best defensive work rate stats. But I guess when you can control them, you can make them do things they probably don't want to do. Davis again sends a nice ball through for Vandenbosch. Vandenbosch cuts it inside. Can he get a second? Oh, Westwood comes up with another big save. Westwood will send that. Davis wins the header. The right back Davis. It's going to be a bit of a hassle here as the two of them are going to get more playing time. Lees takes that off the forward Davis. Gives it to Hooper. Forestieri sends a nice ball through for Marin. Marin, can he? Oh, he almost had a winner, but Svivlar shuts down the near post. So it's 2-1-1 draws versus Sheffield Wednesday this season. Only able to take 2 points off the side. As you see, we had the more shots and more shots on target. Man of the match, I believe, went to somebody on their squad. Yes, it's Mateus with an 8.5 rating. But Walker will pick up a goal, and then assist going to Fatai Alashe. Okay, so we got a lot of news here, or emails. First one coming, a transfer offer, a loan offer should be for Isaac Carter, a young center forward we have. We're going to have to start selling off some of those youngsters that we bought in the first season. They're just not going to be good enough, but we'll send him out on loan. Maybe he'll get to that 60 mark where we can see exactly how good he's going to be. Good. Pinamonti, the Andres Pirlo REGEN, has accepted. So we're going to sign him. He'll be our first signing coming in the January transfer window. So that'll be good. And then several offers declined for that left back position. All these are on a free transfer, so they won't be here till next season. So we'll negotiate through, see if we can't find the right number, and then decide. So Shiamanga, we put at 13,000. Cannon, let's see, we'll have to up his. We'll go 13 there as well. And then I believe we've got a couple more here. Grongard, probably the cheapest of the bunch. We can get him at 5,000. Still waiting for his final scout report to come back in so we know exactly where he stands. Okay, so Hertha won a little bit more for Mildestadt. We'll go up to 1.25 million since we don't exactly know how much he's worth. And then we'll have another one, a loan to buy here from Valencia, Tony Lado. I've already done a scouting report on him either earlier in the season or late last season. We'll offer the same, a little bit under his value. And then the last offer here, Rico Henry, we're going to put an offer in to purchase him. Now, we had him in FIFA 16 on my San Jose Earthquake series. So I'm basically just testing all the options here. Let's see, this offer wage is actually lower than what it says his demands are, so we'll lower that down and see if we can't get him in as well. And the final email here is Javier is going to be out for about a month, so we'll have to adjust the lineup accordingly to deal with his injury. Okay, so of course all these were accepted. So we're going to have a choice to make here. We'll look at all the options here. Shiamanga is 13,000 on a free. Rico Henry is a $1.7 million buy with 15,000. And then Grogard would be 5,000 on a free. He's looking like my top choice as of right now. And then last but not least is Wilfred Cannon is on a free for 13 grand as well. But as I said, I'm going to think about this, and I also had a couple more offers here later on, so we'll get to those first. So Berlin have accepted the 1.25 million to purchase after the loan spell. So we'll work out here. His demand is actually lower than what the default offer is. So we'll see that. Try squad rotation player. And the same here from Valencia for Tony Lotto. Except he wants 15 grand. Okay, so we'll set those out and see what happens. Okay, so they've come back. They want a little bit bigger squad roll here for Mittelstadt and Lotto. I believe I've already made up my mind, but we'll just entertain these counter offers. Just for shits and giggles. So of the 4 that have agreed to accept, I'm going to go with Grogard because De Silva is going to be my number 1. So I don't want to spend a whole lot on somebody that is eventually going to be replaced. So we'll bring in Grogard next season on that free for the cheapest amount. And then we'll just let these other 3 know, thank you, but no thank you. And we'll have a new free signing coming in next season, Thomas Grogard. All right, on the road to FA Cup round of 32 action. We've met the objective for the 2nd season in a row. This season we're going to play Ipswich Town in this round. Now, we faced them earlier in the season here in the league. We beat them 3-0 at their place as well. 4-2-3-1. And just throwing in some players that haven't played a lot. Jaskalainen, Sam Mason, Pinamonti getting his debut appearance. Knudsen. Looks like he's winding up for the big throw into McGoldrick. He's going to drop that to Ward. Fires a shot. Jaskalainen is there. Throw that straight out to Harrison. Maybe a chance to counter here. About a half hour in. Oh, just drove straight into Berra. Out wide for Hyam. To Knudsen. Back to Hyam. Some good passing there. Knudsen in the area. Beavers goes out and misses. It leaves it up to Mason. He can't get him. And De Silva. What? Oh, I thought we were going to get a card as well. Looks like we've given up a penalty. Jaskalainen. Ball was past the striker, but he... Okay. Well. So, 32 minutes in. Zuzak will step up, really taking a running start at this one. Jaskalainen. Oh! And he puts it basically straight down the middle. The home side are up 1-0. Chance here to get one right off the kickoff. Throw it through for Harrison. Harrison gets it to Clough. Clough on to Chaplin. He's going to have a shot. And Lyakowski with the save. That's out for a corner. Thought we were going to get this tied up right away. But keeper makes a good save. De Silva does well. Chance to get this up for Mason. Pushed way up from his center back position. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. He may like to go forward a little too much for my liking. Pinamonti in for Spearing. Spearing holds off the defender. He gets the play on. Oh, and I don't know if that was high or wide. We'll have a look here at the replay. Looks like he was just wide. Still 1-0 Ipswich. So keeper sends it. Beavers wins the header, but it's to Hyam. Zuzak drops that back for Knudsen. To Hyam. Hyam pushes it to this side. Ward. Ball up the line for Bishop. Bishop sends it in, and McGoldrick is on the end of it. Just like that, it's 2-0. How often does it happen where you get a chance at one in, and they basically just come right down? He slams the ball into the ground. Nothing Jääskeläinen could do. 2-0 Ipswich. So dire for us to get one back here before halftime. We'll send this out for Clark. 4 minutes added on in the first half. Spearing will play that up for Clark. Clark turns it inside, gives it to Chaplin. Chaplin lays it off. Pinamonte, no. Knudsen's going to send it the other way. Bishop. Plenty of space out in front of him. Plays the ball forward for McGoldrick. Drops it for Hyam. Ball, man, some great passing here from Ipswich. To Bishop, he sends it across. Nobody's there, and just like that, we're not going into halftime down 2-0. We're going down 3-0. We are getting ripped today by Ipswich. We beat them 3-0 earlier in the season. They already have a 3-0 lead going into halftime. So down 3 goals, and they get possession here to start the second half. Bishop to Scoos. McGoldrick thought a chance to win that away. Pinamonte wins it now. Pinamonte with lots of space in front of him. Has a couple of guys running along with him. Not exactly the pass I wanted. Chaplin out wide for De Silva. We need a goal here to start the second half. Pinamonte plays that on for Clough. Clough slides it back through for Pinamonte. He has a shot. It's well blocked by Smith, and he's going to clear that out for a throw. So just what we needed. Chaplin down injured. Add injury to insult here. Can't get through the defense. Bennett just on for Chaplin. Gives that to Spearing. Played it through for Clough. Pinamonte going to give it back to Clough. He's going to have a shot. Oh, and it's well blocked once again. So for the second straight year, we go out of the FA Cup in the round of 32. We were good enough to meet the board objective, but I played quite a rotated squad there. We did have more shots, same amount on target. We owned possession as well. Man of the match going to somebody on their squad. Jääskeläinen had an absolute horrible game. It's going to be Bishop with a 9.3 rating as he picked up 2 assists. But we'll go ahead and look and see if there's any emails here as we're approaching transfer deadline day. Plus, we'll see what the extent of the injury to Connor Chaplin is. And maybe if we're going to have to make any moves. Doubtful since we're out of all the cups. Okay, so they're injured. Connor Chaplin is a broken ankle. He's out 3 months. Sam Mason's happy to get a start that game. But that will be all for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you next episode. We'll wrap up the transfer deadline day and do a squad report.